Morning. We all have our New Year's resolution. It could be something as simple as, I'm going to get fit next year, or I'm going to eat healthier next year, or I'm going to make this much money next year. And that's all well and fine. And those are typical New Year's resolutions that I have heard. This one's a little bit different. This one's a little odd. The only reason why I'm making this video is because this will directly affect the channel in a good way. Don't panic. In a good way. But I need to explain. My New Year's resolution for 2025 is I'm going to have a no-buy year. That means I'm not buying anything next year. It all started a few months ago when I finished my EDC back in September. Woohoo! And I was so excited. I was looking up my EDC. I'm like, this is awesome. This is the final cut. Everything I needed was in this carry. It took me years to get to this point, and I'm very happy with what I carried. And the reason why I can tell that my EDC is done is that I haven't replaced anything in months. I was so happy. And so I looked at all my gear, and then I looked at the 33 knives that I own, 4 wallets, 10 flashlights, I think 6 multi-tools, I think so. And I'm like, what the heck? Here I am with the final result, and here's all this crap I bought. Like a good $1,000 worth of crap that I bought. And that's when I started to make a decision. And I've been wanting to do this for a while. I want to declutter my life a little bit. Because I wasn't finding happiness at all in what I was doing. So I started decluttering. I started with my EDC. I sold so many knives. I've kept 4 knives. I have 1 wallet. I have 2 multi-tools and 1 flashlight. I sold everything. And then I started asking myself, well, why'd stop here? So I went and worked through all my clothes. I got rid of a ton of different clothes that I didn't use in the past 6 months to a year. So why have it? Then I went from that to my EDC backpack, my daily backpack that I have with me. And I went through that and cleaned that out. And I went to my car, I cleaned that out. And I started feeling so good. All of a sudden, all these items that I had actually started to make me happy every single time I would use them. Where before, it was like, I just want to get the newest thing. I want to get the newest thing. I want to get the newest thing. But now it's like when I'm using, let's say, my multi-tool, I'm like, I still have the same excitement that I did when I first bought it. And that's when I started to think up this crazy idea. What if I, for 2025, not buy anything at all? Now, there are a few rules that I'm going to go over here in just a second, but I think this could work. And yes, this will directly affect the channel, but in a good way, and I'll explain that in a minute. So, I have a quick little list here of what the rules are. First of all, what I'm allowed to buy in 2025. I know it sounds contradictory, but hear me out. These are things that I still haven't checked the box on. For example, firearms. One thing that I still need for firearms. I have every other box checked off when it comes to firearms, except for a good, solid hunting rifle. I've been using my dad's for the longest time, and it's time I start getting my own. It's a very expensive purchase, and I know I'm not going to be able to get it before the new year, so I'm allowing myself to get 1 hunting rifle for 2025. Another one, and this one I've been neglecting, is a gun safe. I need a gun safe. I need my own gun safe because my gosh, I need somewhere to put my firearms and not just always in my dad's safe. And just little things like that. I have a very small list of things that I'm not going to be able to purchase this year, but it will be purchased in the next year. And so that is my allowed to buy in 2025. My second thing is what I'm allowed to replace in 2025. And it's a pretty short list. It's simply everything that I currently own. For example, this tobacco pipe breaks, I can get a new tobacco pipe. If this shirt were to rip, I can get a new shirt. Not a different shirt, the same shirt. Not a different pipe, the same pipe. Just as an example, I don't expect anything to break, but just in case. The other thing is car maintenance. And, because if you have a car, you got to maintain it. So, yeah, if my car were to break down, obviously can purchase to fix that. And then the last category is everything I don't want to buy. And it's a big list. Things from subscriptions to new knives, to new EDC gear, to new this, to new that, to impulse purchases, whatever. That is where I'm focusing on. That's the whole reason why I'm doing this, is because I want to have less crap in my life. I feel great now because I got rid of all this crap. And I want to keep that feeling. I want to continue, just living with what I have and not constantly be looking for the next big thing. So, how this will affect the channel, it's not going to affect it within the sense of I'm going to stop reviewing stuff. I'm going to review a ton of products, but it's all the stuff that it's in my immediate carry. For example, I haven't reviewed it yet and I plan to do a video on it, but my current EDC knife, and probably might as well be my forever EDC knife, is the SA3. The SA3 has been an incredible knife, and this knife was in a lineup of 33 different knives, and it came out on top. It's one of 4 knives that I own now. It came out on top. That gives you an idea just how much I trust this knife and also how much I love this knife. So you know right away that this is a product I would 100% recommend. And as well, I want to share more of this kind of stuff, of this kind of more minimalist style journey, because I'm excited to show you guys just what I've been doing and how it's actually affected my life in a positive light. So that is my plan for 2025. I hope you guys are still with me in this, and I do plan on posting videos in the near coming future. Cabin's getting there, so close to being done. It's just that's my priority right now. So anyways, thank you so much for watching, guys. Like and subscribe if you can. I'd be much appreciated. And stay tuned.